At the world's greatest Royal Rumble match, we are going to be treated to a triple threat for the Intercontinental title. At WrestleMania 34, Seth Rollins was able to walk away from that three-way by him winning the belts. So we are going to be seeing a match between Seth Rollins, The Miz, and a returning Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe came back and basically went right after the biggest dog in the park. He went right after Roman Reigns and said that he wanted a match at Backlash. This is going to play into the fact that Roman Reigns also has a steel cage match for the championship on this show. So, I mean, easily you could draw the line that Samoa Joe is going to be going out there. He's going to be competing at his top level, but I don't think if Samoa Joe was not to walk away with that Intercontinental Championship, I don't think it's going to ruin his day, because in my mind, Samoa Joe already has a title shot coming up at Backlash, and that's going to be a big match between Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe. The Miz has basically said that he doesn't care what happens to him during the upcoming Superstar Shakeup on Monday Night Raw, or if he gets put back on SmackDown. He's already shown that basically he is a guy that matters. This guy is the Rolling Stone Wrestler of the Year for 2017. He really was one of the guys that made Talking Smack, while it was around, a real show that people really wanted to watch. And you can honestly say that when The Miz left SmackDown and went back to Monday Night Raw, it might have been the downfall of Talking Smack, because it didn't really last that much longer, because he was a guy that really took pride in his promos, didn't really need anybody to write them for him, and giving him that blank script to be able to walk out there and say whatever he thought it took to get his match or his angle over, and make it something that people really cared about, whether if it was him versus Ziggler or him versus Bryan, and basically saying that, you know, the SmackDown GM was holding him down to get him where he's going. I think at the world's greatest tag team match, I think that, you know, people will overthink it and think that something big's gonna go down. But I think that Seth Rollins is gonna walk in as Intercontinental Champion. I think that Rollins is gonna walk out as well. I'm not really basing this off of the fact that there already are house show cards out there with basically Rollins defending the Intercontinental Championship against Finn Bálor or anything like that. I just think that Rollins is set up to have a good Intercontinental title run with that belt, and make that, you know, a wrestler's belt that people really want to wrestle for, and the Intercontinental Championship becomes a match on the card that people do care about. So I'm picking Rollins in this match. You know, like I said earlier, Samoa Joe already has that big match against Roman Reigns to look forward to at Backlash, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's a championship match for him.